Welcome to the Audio Architect Event Log overview. In this video, we'll take a look at what the event log is and how it can be customized according to the needs of a given application. The event log can track state changes relating to the network of HiQNet devices in addition to Audio Architect and can be used for troubleshooting purposes to gain a better understanding of operations or to trigger an email notification for a specific user. Some devices even support the option for events to be monitored through SoundWeb London logic to then be used to trigger other operations such as recalling a parameter preset. The event log data is stored within a SQL data file under the installation location of Audio Architect. The file path is typically the C drive, program data, HPro, Audio Architect, and then the Audio Architect version. But it can easily be viewed through Audio Architect with access provided in a couple different locations in the software. Before moving on to take a look at an example of an event log, let's look at how it can be customized. Within Audio Architect, we'll start by going to File and Application Options, and next we'll select Event Log, and here we can find two sections that can be customized. Under the Event Log View options, we have the ability to clear the log at startup. This can be useful for the person who travels from job site to job site, connecting to a multitude of Audio Architect solutions and wishes to only view events specific to that site. This option only clears the currently active event log. It does not clear the archive. By default, the maximum number of events in view is set to 2000 and can be adjusted to more or less dependent upon the system in operation. More complex systems with a large number of devices may benefit from having a larger view of events. The update rate can be set to either instant or delayed, logging events every 1 or 30 minutes. Below this is the option to view the archive. We won't jump into that now, but understand the archive will contain all logged events starting at the moment Audio Architect is first opened. It should be noted that the event logs are not transferred when the software is updated to a newer version, and a new event log will be started. Within the miscellaneous section, we find the option to disable logging altogether, as well as the option to disable capture BSS log files. BSS SoundWeb London devices will internally save their own log files while in use and not connected to Audio Architect. With this option turned on, Audio Architect will download the log files stored within BSS devices when the unit is synchronized within the venue. Finally, we have the Customize Warning selections. Here we can set the minimum warning priority level, warning type, and category. If we are unsure of how this should be set, then it is recommended that the default values be left in place. These values will allow the event log to capture all types of events. Once values have been set accordingly, simply click OK. Today we'll just use the default values. We can view the archive at any time by clicking on either the event log within the Tools options while offline or online, and we can also gain access by clicking on the event log icon in the upper right-hand corner. With the event log now in view, we'll find all events in order occurring to their sequence number starting with the latest event at the top. Each event displays an ID number, timestamp, a HiQNet address if applicable, type, category, and priority as we saw in the available event log options in addition to a name and details of the event. For more information regarding event IDs, please see the supplemental resources. Column headers can be dragged and dropped into any order as desired, but what is extremely powerful is the grouping options. It can be a bit strenuous on the eyes to scroll through all the data that's captured on any given day, so to make it a bit easier, we can simply drag the date-time header to the group section and the log reassembles itself to group all events within a day and hour format. We could then further group these events, for example, by category, and then priority. So now, events are first grouped together according to the date and time, then by category, and finally by priority, making it rather easy to ignore low priority events for any given category. To remove a group, simply drag the header off of the group option. In addition to viewing the event log through the two locations already mentioned, when using custom panels, a button that supports system functions may be used to launch the event log. This makes it possible to continue using access control for locking out portions of the software while continuing to have visibility of events that happen within the system. Finally, if we wish to send event messages through email based on when a specific event occurs, this can be achieved through Audio Architect's system options. These options may be accessed from the File menu. In order to send emails from the SMTP server section, simply turn on the Send Email option. Enter in the server address, which can be acquired from the email service provider, and the from and subject fields can be left in their default state. Advanced options allow us to authenticate the mail server. We can then enter in the username and password we wish to authenticate with, and we can specify the required port. Port information is provided by the email service provider. At the bottom of this window, we find the option to send email from this computer. When using multiple PCs on a network running the same venue file, this option can be used to designate just a single PC be responsible for sending emails. In the email section, destination email addresses can be entered and separated with a semicolon, and options for specifying the type, priority, and category of event are available here. It should be noted that these email settings are only used when the access control event filtering options are not configured. If we take a quick look at the access control event filtering options, we find we have greater control over the types of events that will be used to trigger email notifications. Each user's email address can be specified in addition to an email frequency, and events can be filtered according to the device types within the venue. Please note, not all device types are supported within this feature. This concludes our overview of the Audio Architect event log. Thanks for watching.